Alright, so here's our stove that we put in, and we replaced it with a stove that had a downdraft in the middle of it, a Gen Air. And it was leaking gas, so we decided to get something good for 9,000 feet on the top of a mountain to boil water and to be more efficient. And so we went with an Electrolux induction stove. So it's induction, it's all magnetic, it boils water in about a minute or less. So making coffee and all that, boiling water, spaghetti, stuff like that is a snap now. And before it used to just take forever. So we wanted to get a vent, an exhaust fan vent, and we just were limited on what we could do because this is a slide-in, and telescoping vents are not really designed for slide-ins. They're only generally designed for cooktops, but we put this one in, and then we're getting new countertops. So this is the old countertop. We had to make room for the new vent. And then you're probably asking why we don't have a hood. Well, that's our ceiling right there, which goes up into a loft right there. So the loft floor is right there, the ceiling in the kitchen. So we didn't really want to do that. Plus we had all the duct work already in place for the old downdraft, and so all the duct was there, and we put a straight pipe and then a 90 over to a straight pipe into a double 90, and with a little finagling and a little hoodoo, we got it connected. So that's the piping, and then the exhaust goes underneath the floor out here under the refrigerator, under the fridge, right outside this door, and right here. And whoever put it in, they didn't cut it and make it flush. I'm not sure why. I'm sure they had a reason for it. I never asked, but that is our exhaust right now, coming out of the house. So we just had to connect the fan of the telescoping vent to the ductwork that was already existing, move a couple wires. You can see some wiring down there, and we kind of just had to move them out of the way. Pretty easy. We put a filler board here that's going to be painted black to match, and then my countertop cabinets came out about 10 inches. 10 inches exactly, to give it some wiggle room for when the granite comes in. And well, we also had to make room for the vent. So the front box of the vent is the motor that lifts it up and down. The rear box that was connected to the vent in the back, that is the blower. So that is the type of thing that you'll be looking at if you decide to do what we did. And so, yeah, it definitely does not fit perfect, but it works, and it will work for our application, for what we want it to do. So I will show it in action now. It's a little farther away than ideal, but having something is better than nothing. So here you go. And it has a 4-speed fan, high, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and off. So that's it. Here are the filters, and the fan will not turn on without a filter because of the switch, kill switch, safety switch. These are the filters. Nice filters. I doubt they'll get very dirty, but when we start using it more, then we will find out. So those are the filters. And it's pretty nice fan. They're very expensive. They cost a lot of money, but they're worth it. So our low. Next up. And the highest. And then we'll go look at our vent out here. And you can see the little flapper down there is full open. You can actually see the leaves are moving around. So it's a very strong blower, very strong motor. Definitely very good motor, fan blower. And then to shut it down, you just hold the power and down she goes. And that's it. New granite will be here in 3 weeks, and we'll have an updated video then. Thanks for watching.